What's good with them, family, man? I hope y'all are living good, feeling good, looking good. You dig what I'm saying? On this beautiful Friday, man. I'm currently out here. I don't know if y'all can see it. Walmart Spark. I did some tires this morning. Made about 130 bucks. I'm trying to push it up to 200. It's currently 10 o'clock right now, so I got some time. I'll probably be done around 2 or 3 if I do this right. But trying to push it up to $1,000 this week. Realistically. I took Monday off, or was it Tuesday? Monday or Tuesday I took off, and then we went really crazy last week on the medical deliveries and just everything else. So, I took a little day off right quick, but we pushing it back up. And make sure you liking, you commenting, you subscribing. You did what I'm saying. I appreciate all the viewers, but if you got the time to subscribe, go ahead and do that. If you feel like comment, go ahead and drop a comment. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, go check out my other recent videos. One of my most recent videos was a discussion topic, and it was dedicated to all drivers, whether you're in a car, box truck, cargo van, hot shot, you name it. You know what I'm saying? And it was basically just, well, my load is here. 1 second, guys. Start scanning. Now it's ready for me to scan. Alright, so we got loaded up right quick. Quick $25 order. Going to the third floor, bro. I just read the directions here. I'm talking about building 10,000, third floor. Oh my gosh. You dig? I don't mind doing deliveries to the third floor, guys. I'm telling you, like, I've done them to nursing homes. I've done them to hospitals. I've done them to the handicap, so you never know what position people are in. But it's just the ones that are just on the third floor feeling like they're living in luxury, ordering their Walmart deliveries every single week, every single day. It's just like, dang, I don't want us to get that lazy in the world, but also you keep us employed, so I appreciate you. So it's just something I'm dealing with. It ain't nothing major. But anyways, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. In this video today, we're talking about, do we need to go on strike? Is it necessary for delivery drivers, truckers, car drivers, box truck drivers, 18-wheelers, etc.? Is it necessary to go on strike? It ain't no joke. Now, I understand that I signed up for this. I'm not blaming nobody. But if I feel like making a complaint right quick, I'm gonna make a complaint right quick. You dig? These days, you're never the only one going through what you're going through. So, never know who you may speak out for in that moment. But other than that, make sure you check out my other video. Like I said, it's a discussion topic about rather the market, the culture, the environment, or just as a whole, right? Is trucking oversaturated? From there, today I want to talk about, is it necessary to go on strike? And the reason I want to talk about this is because I'm in multiple cargo van group chats, followed by multiple cargo van, car drivers, truckers on all social media platforms. And all I've been seeing is people asking, like, do we need to go on strike? Do we need to create a union? We ain't getting paid enough. We're driving too many miles. And it's just like, dang, where did this come from? Monkey see, monkey do much. And I understand that to a certain extent, drivers are just as important as the port workers are. You dig what I'm saying? If they don't do what they're supposed to do, then we don't have a job. If we don't do what we're supposed to do, I don't necessarily think the stuff is going to keep coming back to them. I'm not saying they wouldn't have a job. We would probably get replaced faster than they would, obviously. But still, our job is just as important. You know what I'm saying? In different ways, in different aspects. But they got to get there, and they got to go from there to wherever they got to go to. And that's where we come into place. You dig what I'm saying? They don't have robots for that just yet. The Teslas can't do it. You see the Tesla self-driving trucks, they ain't really put them out. I don't know what's wrong with them, but hey, and it's just like, I don't know if that's enough to go on strike and demand that we don't take it here if we're not getting paid this. There's just so many more truckers than there were port union workers, you know what I'm saying? Like, and even though, we may have quite a bit more accidents, there's way more trucks out here on the road. You always see videos and pictures of box trucks stuck on, or 18-wheelers stuck under a bridge somewhere, couldn't make the height type situation, or running over a car, or running off the bridge, you know what I'm saying? But you see that more so than you see port union workers getting buildings falling on them and their bodies getting twisted up in all type of mechanical and engineering machines. So it's like, maybe, you know, I can't say that this is more dangerous than that, that's more dangerous than this, because each is own. But I do see the value in being a trucker, you know, and getting these deliveries where they have to be, because there are none other like us. You know, not everybody is built for this. Many may sign up for it, but not everybody gonna last. You dig what I'm saying? That's just like signing up to sit at a desk, but then getting there realizing, I don't want to sit here at no damn desk the rest of my life. A lot of people sign up for this and they realize, I don't want to drive and sit behind no wheel the rest of my life. You dig what I'm saying? But back to the discussion, it's like, I don't know if just going on strike is going to help it. You dig what I'm saying? Because we can just easily be replaced. There's so many more people looking for a driving job than to be a port union worker. So it's like, as soon as you start complaining, they can replace you. I'm pretty sure they have a stack of carrier applications that they can go through and call the same day to get, if not another trucker, then a new trucker onto with them. You know what I'm saying? So I think that aspect kind of has us below the bar, just being easily replaceable. Amongst that, I just feel like it's our fault for accepting the lows that they've been giving us, because the market wasn't always like this. You dig what I'm saying? And granted, for the port workers, their market wasn't always like that, but they've been making way more money than truckers are, it seems like. You know, at one point, yes, truckers were really making, I'm talking about almost all truckers are really making 100K a year, almost 200K a year, buying their land, getting their little house on their land, and then from there, putting their trucks, parking it on the back. You know, we've all seen that out there in the country, how the truckers live their life. But it's like, damn, at one point, you didn't have to truck all of your life. You dig what I'm saying? You could truck for 5 to 10, maybe 15 years at max, and be done with everything, financially free, house paid for, car paid for, truck paid for, land paid for. You dig what I'm saying? But these days, I'm seeing truckers truck their whole life and still not even be able to pass on the truck or the contract in itself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is it even worth it compared to the money that people are making, and now that they're complaining about the driving? And yes, this does hurt, being behind the wheel for a certain amount of time. After a while, you're fucking numb. You got to get out, walk, jump some rope, pray about it, slap your face, splash water. You got to do all of that when it comes to this sometimes. And I don't think people understand that. But amongst that, it's just a mental thing. Like, it's a mindset thing. You got to be built. But it's our fault for accepting the loads. If dispatcher or your company is telling you to go here for this amount and you feel like you're worth more than that, you got to be willing to negotiate. You got to be willing to, I'm not saying argue, but back up why you feel like you need to be paid this amount more so than them wanting to pay you that amount. You know what I'm saying? Have your receipts. Have videos and pictures of your loads that you've done that were paying this amount, so you can't go no less now. You know what I'm saying? We just got to be more prepared, because they seem like they were prepared to go on strike and shut this shit down for a year or two and still have their back ends and still have their bills paid, still have their car paid off. I don't think truckers can sit still long enough for the strike to really do damage for them to get where they need to go, because most of us are driving check to check. You dig what I'm saying? We're driving every day for the next bill we got to pay. Granted, one day you may be able to pay your rent, one day you may be able to pay your car, and just one day you're still driving day to day for these bills. And some people have about 5 bills, 10 bills that need to be paid. You dig what I'm saying? So it's just like, we got to really rethink this thing. We got to be grateful for where we are, but prepare. We got to go ahead and get our receipts together and start, you know what I'm saying, not taking no for an answer and letting these folk know who we are and what we bring to the table. I think that's a better alternative than just saying, you know what, we're going to go on strike, because that's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Right after you go back on strike, 5 to 10 months later, here they are offering the same bidding prices to you, and you're accepting, because somebody is always going to be willing to accept that $80 a mile, 80 cent on a mile, 90 cent on a mile, dollar on a mile load just to feed their family, compared to somebody who's not in that situation. And so we have to find middle grounds between those people and the people who are really trying to build a foundation and still want to feed their families. Where can we come and find common ground to where we both can benefit from this? We both get a raise. We both tell these dispatchers and these companies that this is what we deserve. And ultimately, we end up, doing it for the greater good for all truckers in the future. But we have to find a common ground, more so than people just saying, I want to go on strike. It's easy to say you want to go on strike, but just like the port unions, you got to have a leader who says, fuck saying I want to go on strike. We finna go on strike. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4 ducks in a row. Let's go. And we don't have that over here. It's way too many truckers with different opinions in different areas that have one spot, one leader that just negotiate everything and da-da-da-da. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah. What do you guys think about it? Is it worth it to go on strike? Should truckers and cargo van drivers and box truck drivers and regular car van, should we all go on strike? Should delivery drivers go on strike? Or should we just do better at preparation for the future? Y'all comment below, let me know, and make sure you like and subscribe. Blessings.